What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Say hi to YouTube, babe.
Hi to YouTube, babe.
Today I'm doing a quick day in the life of video because we got some new animals and we are leaving for the beach on Sunday. So actually we've decided to leave Saturday evening. So we are going to show you guys a little bit about what we do each day and how we maintain all of our critters. So this morning we're going to run to Walmart real quick. We got to go to Starbucks, go to Walmart. We've got to get some fly catchers. The flies are insane right now in Ohio. And then we will come back here and we will start our daily routine for all the animals. So stay tuned. This video is going to be probably pretty boring. I almost forgot. Something else exciting about this video is that we are celebrating. What are we celebrating? 1,000 subscribers, babe.
Oh, thousands.
So thanks to you guys, we got to 1,000 subscribers. I've been waiting on this for a very long time, haven't I? And the last 100 were like, it was literally the slowest process to get the last 100 of the 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you are watching this and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You guys made my dreams come true. I was like working so hard for 1,000 subs and now we're here. So we just need 100,000 more and then I'll be happy. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Okay. Anyway, let's get started on this video. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do, we just cleaned our whole kitchen, did the laundry, all of that stuff. But right now we're gonna get our tortoises fixed up. Oh, they've made a mess. Look at their mess. And they're out and about. So we got to clean out their dishes. And guys, I just did this literally yesterday. So, and the rain was so bad yesterday that it just like filled up these bowls and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna collect all the dishes and then we're gonna get their breakfast ready. It's Isaac Newton. Hello, Isaac. And Albert Einstein's out too. He is right there. Okay, so first things first is preparing my tortoises and my bearded dragons breakfasts. We do this for the beardies, we do this every single day. The tortoises, we typically do it every day, but sometimes if it's not like super hot outside or whatever, the tortoises plates can last for a while because we do use like pellets, and like the tortoises might go 2 days without us doing all of the things. But we do, let's see, we're gonna do kale for our tortoises, kale and some greens and some fruit. And then I will pick like eucalyptus flowers. They have tortoise grass in their enclosures with them, so they do eat that a lot. Dandelions, stuff like that, grows naturally here, so they can eat on that. They love clover, which is already growing in their outdoor enclosures as well. So we pretty much just like utilize what's already growing, and then also just the things that they love as well. So they love strawberries, which their diets should consist mostly of like flowers and greens. But we do give fruit also. And then we do also give the tortoise pellets for extra nutrients. I powder them, but that only goes so far. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some tomato, a couple pieces of tomato in everybody's. These are gonna be for the arthropods. Okay, is it rolling?
Mm-hmm.
This is bad. Okay, so tortoises, dragons all get baths today. We have to leave a lot of like notes around for the girls staying with us because there's a lot of things to take care of.
Like every 2 days, our dragons get baths. They get fresh fruits and vegetables every day, bugs at night. So there's just like a lot of things that we have to do to prepare for the beach. It's always like really stressful if you leave all of your animals with somebody who doesn't know much about them. But we have a crew of people coming to help. We have a bunch of volunteers who are like ready to step up and help us. Okay, so this is an acorn squash. I'm learning a lot of things about the dental health of my dragons. Bearded dragons can get a lot of like dental issues. So a lot of people will brush their beardies' teeth. That is not something that I highly recommend. Beardies do not like their mouths being messed with. So if you notice an excessive amount of like saliva, or if anything looks like mouth rot, you probably have some dental issues with your beardies. So that's where I'm learning to give them harder vegetables like butternut squash, acorn squash, any kind of really hard pumpkin or squash. Those are our kittens crying. So cutting them up really fine, the bearded dragons will chew these, and then that will help them with their dental hygiene. He doesn't like me as much as I like him.
Albert.
That's Isaac.
Did you switch them?
Or wait, no, that is Albert. Wait. Yeah, that's Albert. You're right. Come here, Albert.
I'd say Albert was in the...
Is it gonna rain at all today? I gotta make sure that this is flat. There we go. I'll put water in. Look here, Albert. He's like, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna do Danny nuts. He's right here.
Isaac's out over here.
Isaac is?
Hey, he's right here. What are you doing, buddy?
Isaac, look here. Put his water there. That seems to be the best spot. Look here. Look there. Look at him. He's got like 1 foot up. I don't know if I want this.
He'll eat in a little bit. Just not be ready yet.
I need to check on Danny anyway.
He's always just burrowed down in there.
Danny burrowed into his hay. He likes pellets, so I'm gonna have to go back in and get him his pellets.
Let's see if we can get his little face. There he is.
Danny! He sees his food.
He says he likes his tomatoes.
Yeah, he does love tomatoes. Look at Albert.
Is he eating?
Mm-hmm. Oh
See
yeah,
the
he's going
strawberries.
to town on his strawberries. Albert? probably our best eater.
I know. He's always out, always eating.
Time to feed everybody else. Okay.
Salvador. This new enclosure, we still got to do more to it, but. You get it?
Yeah. Yeah, here, let me see if I can get in there in video. Were you hungry, Salvador? This is Sal's new enclosure. It's not quite that great, but we have a lot more work to do. But it's actually like nice and spacious. He's got a basking spot. He actually enjoys it, we think. We don't know. Maybe he doesn't.
Alright.
Marvin the Martian. Marvin, look.
Can you see him? Oh, I see him right there.
What's he doing?
Just side-eyeing the food. What is it, Marvin? Got some food?
Okay. And then we've got Elton John, which I gotta remove his old food. He's in his burrow. Elton! It's nice and humid in there. He didn't even eat his tomatoes yesterday.
He is.
Yeah, his dog food block.
Clear a little bit. You can see him back there in his hide.
Okay, so right now we are moving our hissers into something else because our tarantula, one of our tarantulas is gonna go into that terrarium. So we're gonna put the hissers in here, and our Theraphosa apophysis will go in the terrarium. The Theraphosa apophysis is also known as the pink-footed Goliath. It's one of the largest tarantulas in the world. Super cute. Come at me if you think I'm wrong, because I'm not. This will be good for the hissers. We had like a donation of a bunch of these, which is great because we needed it. And roaches love, I don't know why, but they love like hiding in these things and stuff. Oh, something else that we have to do today is clean out every water dish down here. Or I'll do it Thursday. We could do it after our present. We also have a presentation at 3 o'clock. So we are like busting our tails trying to get all this stuff done. Now it's time to move the hissers. Why did you jump at me? Why did you jump at me? You're all right. You're fine.
He's mad.
That's a breeder female. This is a
Look.
breeder male.
She's on the move.
Get in there, buddy. Where's the other female right there? We gotta make sure we get them all because there's the, ooh, she's gravid. She's gravid, it looks like. Okay. We need to fill these with water. These guys can go up top there.
I'm videoing.
Okay, so the Theraphosa apophysis is a terrestrial species, but they do like burrows. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of creating a burrow for the spider to get into. They like to dig and get way down deep into a burrow. So we're gonna just kind of form our own. They need a lot of substrate. They need moisture, but the moisture should be below the top layer so that they can dig for the moisture, but they can get dry if they need to on top so that they don't mold or have any bacteria or anything like that. Also, never ever use for invertebrates like tarantulas, never ever use like soil and stuff that you can get from like Lowe's or Home Depot. Always use something that was bought from like a pet store specifically for this stuff, because you can get a lot of parasites that will kill your animal from some of those store-bought soils. That's just my personal opinion, specifically for tarantulas. I have had an experience with that before, back when I was younger, and I didn't know as much as I know now, and I did have a rose-haired tarantula pass away. If you guys can hear, that is our giant green iguana kind of being a bit of a jerk in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and soak some sphagnum moss for this.
Set up.
I dampened the sphagnum moss for some extra moisture that he can get. And then whenever it's time, I will just spray that sphagnum moss down for extra added moisture into his enclosure, because they do need quite a bit of humidity. So sphagnum moss is always a good way to get good humidity. A good substrate is also a good way to get good humidity. Okay. Ready. It's ready. Yeah, he is definitely in a defensive stance. He's not excited at all. So,
Hard to see, there's a glare on
where are my gloves?
the. So he's
I
going
know I brought my
flat.
gloves down here. Actually, I'm gonna use. I got the paintbrush. Where are my gloves?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use this as like a shield here. Okay. He's not started kicking hairs yet, but basically you just kind of, he's kicking him, he's kicking him.
Is he?
There you go. He's kicking. There you go. Come on. Look at him.
I see his leg going.
Come on.
Very good. He's wanting to.
He should go right into that burrow. Okay. Watch out, because those hairs don't freaking feel very good. All right, he's in. Oh, this is the back.
Much bigger for him.
Much better. There you go, Johan. He looks so small in it, doesn't he?
I know, he looked big in the other thing.
So this is very stressful on a tarantula to be moved. But this was just way too small for him. And honestly, he will outgrow this one eventually too. But for now, this is a good size for him.
Well, how big will he get?
They can get, probably, he's a male, probably around 9 inches. Probably, now the females can get up to the size of a small dinner plate, but.
I think up to 12 inches, female can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
So
probably get
we're
you.
gonna let him just kind of like explore and do his thing. We're gonna put him back up here.
There you go.
Nathan's gonna pick him up and put him back up there. So We did good. That was a successful move. Normally we might use a catch cup, but I didn't think we needed one because this enclosure is so big that we were able to put his curly Sue's out, or curly hair. But I'm really excited to see him like kind of explore. He did just eat a couple of days ago. So we're gonna give him about a week to kind of acclimate before we feed him again. I do need to put some water in there, but the sphagnum moss is very damp, so he should be okay with that. But yeah, he did good. He kicked a bunch of hairs, but he did not get us, thank God.
Video footage.
Okay, so there's babies. The adults, we're gonna kind of put, these are mediums.
So we're moving the dubia roaches from this into that.
Yes. Today.
Today.
Yes, okay, here's some breeder males. Put them out of there. We'll have a couple different colonies going on. So there's a couple males for that colony. Do you care to hand me, well, you're videoing. This is probably not gonna look good because of the ring light, because you're on that side.
What's that?
How's Johan doing?
He's still in the same spot. We'll look at him again with the camera. Still just chilling right there.
Oh, a lot of males in this one. So we'll take a couple of them out and put them down here so we can get some gravid females. Put this one right here.
Oh, the dubia's in here.
Okay, and now for our mealworms and our superworm collection. Do.
Well, I'm videoing.
Arthropods are done. Invertebrates are done. Curly Sue got her superworm. Now we need to feed them all. Oh, we missed one.
He's on the move now.
We missed one bunch. He is.
No, I was just saying in general, last time I filmed that he was just in the same spot. Alright, got the hissers in here. They're in their hide though.
Those are the bumblebee hissers too. I gotta change out Curly Sue's water. I'm not worried about her coming out of there and attacking me because that's just a pretty gentle New World species. She's busy with her superworm anyway. Now he's not. He'd get me if I went in there. But he's got plenty of moisture on his sphagnum moss. I'll have to get them some water. Nathan and I have been nonstop all day. I got some footage, but not a whole lot. But we just went to Taco Bell because it's like our favorite place to eat right now because we're so busy I can't cook. I'm so ashamed, but it is what it is. Oh, look at that little dog. So he went to, or no, I went to a presentation. He cleaned out water dishes today. I just presented to over 100 kids for the Boys and Girls Club. They're amazing. I used to work there. I used to teach kids there. And now I'm going there and seeing kids that I used to teach actually teaching. So that is a really cool experience for me. I had a great time. We brought some of our favorite animals. But tonight we were supposed to medicate snakes, but we are going to take like a 3-day break from antibiotics for our 6 snakes. Because after 3 days, we're going to check them all for symptoms. And if they're still symptomatic, then we will start treating them again. But they've been on antibiotics. They've had 5 full doses, 10 days of antibiotics. So we treat them every other day. So we're going to give it a little bit of time and see if they're not starting to become asymptomatic, and we can take some of them off of the antibiotics
and start just treating things like scale rot, etc. But we just have a few more things to do tonight, and then I think we're gonna watch a movie and actually chill and do nothing, right, babe?
Right, babe.
Okay, it's evening time. Actually, it's late evening time. Everybody is like resting. Even Betty. Betty had a long day of presentations today. Let's go check out this guy who is not very happy because he is not eating his greens. He's not allowed to come out right now. Once he eats his greens, I'll let him out, but he's being very stubborn. So it's getting to be bedtime. We're gonna have to go turn off everyone's lights. I've already turned off a couple of our lights. Our green tree python is down. He'll be up all night though. He's ruined his foliage in his enclosure. Sylvester. But we are finally like turning in for the night, turning off all the lights, getting ready to put everyone to bed. All of our diurnal animals anyway. Very soon it will be nice because our facility won't be in our house. And once that happens, we can kind of separate work from home life. I hear a thunderstorm coming, which is really good for my tortoises because they need that moisture. And Nathan and I are gonna maybe make a pot of coffee and watch a movie and listen to the thunderstorm, right, babe?
Right, babe.
Right. He doesn't even know what he just agreed to. But wait, what is it?
Make a pot of coffee, watch a movie, and listen to the thunderstorm.
Do you want to go sit out front and listen to the thunderstorm?
We can.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
A date on the front porch?
Sounds great.
Ernie, do you want to do that? Ernie's like, no, I'm comfortable right here. Balthazar wants to do that. All right, so as always, shout out to our patrons on Patreon. You guys are incredible. We couldn't do this without you. We are so excited to name all the snakes in our snake room, all the 33 that we rescued from the wreck. We've already named 7 of them, but we have a bunch more to name. So if you guys would like to join our Patreon and have a vote in the naming of these animals, please go to the link down in the description of this video. That is my link tree. We should open the front door.
What were you outside?
Oh, it's like so windy out there. Tap the link, tap our link tree, and find us on Patreon. If you are a $5 patron or above, you can vote. This next voting is going to be literally our patrons are going to pick the names and we're going to draw the names from a hat. So I'm really excited about that. But yes, thanks again, patrons. We love you so much. You guys are amazing. And stay tuned for the next video because I'm hoping to compile the video that I made of our rescue and all of our rescue snakes and medicating and all of that into a YouTube video and get that up there this week. So be on the lookout for that. It's just taking a really long time because there are so many of them and we got bombarded all at once and we weren't prepared. So YouTube has kind of been pretty hard for me, which stinks because we finally got to 1,000 subs. So, but be on the lookout for that video because it's actually a really cool video. And we will see you guys here in the next one.